My name is Michele Lau, and I'm happy you're here. We are going to be talking diamonds here for the next half an hour, and we have got such exciting news for you. When I say we, I'm talking about Mama Pat, of course, also known as the Momerator or the moderator. And we just love this time that we have to spend with you every week. So we've been doing this for the last number of years. It's been so much fun to watch this community grow and to see the friendships develop. We had a great time on Monday too on QVC.com with our live stream there. People were chatting back and forth, and it got kind of funny actually when we were reading the comments. We had a good time. So we're going to be seeing you all here today, and we're going to have a good time. Again, everything is on clearance. But mostly we're going to talk about styles, we're going to talk about trends, what's happening at Q, the merger. If you have any questions with QVC and HSN all working out of the studios, I'm happy to spill the tea there. So whatever you want to know, put it in the chat, and then Mom lets me know what you want to talk about. So right now she's shagging some dogs out of the studio because the guys are really in the mood to play outside. It's finally getting a little bit cooler, and all they want to do is go outside, throw the ball. You know how that goes. All right, so with no further ado, this is the cover girl. She is coming up in a couple of items, so do stay tuned for that. A little spoiler alert on these. They are going to be under $500. In fact, under $400. Okay, they're going to be under $300 for Pave set diamonds. So stay with me. We're going to be talking about those in just a little bit. Wait for what, Mama? What's up?
Say hi now.
Oh, you're up now. Okay. Well, this is new. Usually we wait till the end to say hi to Mom. Sit down.
No, I'm not
Have a
going to
little.
sit.
You sure? There she is, the
I'm saying
moderator.
hi now because the dogs, I might have to take care of them after a while. Welcome.
No, we got to. Oh, and here come the babies too. If they're quiet, they can stay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting out with a joke.
Yeah. Oh, you mean them being quiet, of course. All right. So I want to start with some great earrings on clearance. Amy Steffen's with us. I see Iceman Budsman. I love that. Good morning to you. Great to have you with us. These double hoops are 20 points in diamonds, and they're 37% off. So I'm going to be like very excited about pricing today. I can't help it. I mean, you're going to be saving 30%, 35%, 40% off. I mean, it's crazy. And so to get this time of year, of course, everybody runs, sales, sidewalk sales and fashion and all these kinds of things going on in the summer. And we didn't want to be left out of this. We're getting revved up for a big fall and holiday. And yes, we will be having a TSV in December. I know you guys look forward to that. I just got word on it, and it's in the works, and it's going to be spectacular. But these will go with that December TSV. These are $312.99 at QVC.com today. If you are having an interest, they're item number J435524. They're on 5 easy pay there of $63 for fine jewelry and a quarter carat in diamonds. Yeah, well, just under a quarter carat at 20 points. And they're also the only item that I have in this little segment that's on special financing, which is what you get when you're a QVC Q card holder. So if you want one, they have extra incentives going on. You can apply for it. You know right away if you get it. But it's only $35 a month for 9 months, and they're paid for. Now that all that's out of the way, let's talk about why we love them, aside from the price, because there's so much more to love here. These are a double hoop. One side has a twisted texture, and that one is about a half of an inch in length. And then the other one, the larger one, has diamonds down the front, and it is about 3/4 of an inch in length. So your choice is in the rhodium plated sterling silver, and it's also available in 14 karat yellow gold over sterling silver. The boys are wrestling in the other room. It's pretty cute. All right, so here you can see the yellow gold earring. It gives you the appearance of being double pierced. Which one is that? Oh, it's Teddy?
Guess who?
Teddy, come over here. I'll hold you. I'll hold you during this discussion. It's okay, Mama. It's all right. It's real life. You know what I mean? And it's free to be a part of our family. Come here. Come here. Oh, now he ran the other way. That's funny, too.
There he is.
Okay, come here. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? There he is. There's my Teddy. Isn't he sweet? But he is a handful, man. I want the ball. I want the ball. I want the ball. That's all it says inside of that crazy little head. I do love him.
Yeah,
He's a very, very sweet, good boy. Yes, you are. All right, now go play with your brother.
All right.
Mama's busy over here. How many people have been through that in their life, right? Especially usually when you're on the phone, but here it's during a live show. So it's got a snap lock closure, and it is a really versatile hoop. Unfortunately, it's in low inventory right now, which is why a lot of these clearance items have been marked down. These are really hot sellers. It's not they're not on clearance because they're stinkers. They're on clearance many times because they are on the top sellers list, and there's just a few remaining. So in this case, it is a low inventory item for sure. It is 37% off at QVC.com today. You can kind of see the structure of the hoop, but you can also see how chunky it is. It's got the middle of it is in sterling silver, and then it's lavishly gilded in 14 karat gold. And I really like that in earrings because I'm kind of hard on earrings. And when there's moving parts, there's just a lot more wear and tear anyway. So the sterling silver helps it to keep its shape so much better. Stereo. So you can see again the size, which I think is really nice. Very wearable with glasses, wearable without glasses, short hair, long hair. It's just going to work for everybody, right? Hey,
Yes.
how are you doing today, John? It's good to have you here. I don't know that we've ever spoken before. Thank you so much for being a part of our family.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that nice, Mom? John
Yes,
stopped
I
by.
just said welcome, John.
Thank you. Thank you. So these were inspired by a David Yurman design, and some of you guys may have seen it along, like they featured it in billboards, they have it in magazine ads, the twisted cable design that we've all come to know and love. And some of you may be collectors. If you are collectors of David Yurman, I'd love to see that because this is something I personally would love to see QVC explore more. And that heavy twisted cable and then the bigger, bolder gold pieces, which I think are so extravagant looking. This is so much more for less money, you know, and what you can get and expect to receive at QVC in our Affinity collections, and this is Accents by Affinity. In the Accents line, it's always going to be a 1/4 carat and under. It's always going to be sterling silver and plated merchandise, generally speaking. Occasionally there's an oddball here and there, but the prices are really low like this at $312. So if you are really into fashion and you like to change up your look a lot and you want to, you know, have a lot of choices for yourself, Accents is a great place to live. And they're not promotional grade diamonds either. They're I'm doing great. Thank you very much. You have a question? If I want to buy one of them for my wife, what do I do? Oh, okay. Well, that's really an easy question for me to answer, John. Yeah, okay. So, do you have a pen? I hope you have a pen or pencil available. You write down item number J435524. And if you miss it, I go backwards through the presentation at the end of the show. So if you miss it the first time around, I go back to it, just so you know. You go to QVC.com and you just type in that item number and it'll take you there so that you can purchase them. I'm not selling these things today. This is to make you aware of them, of course, like what you're doing, but also to learn a little bit more about diamonds and about construction and all of that. So when you do go to the website without me, you know what to look for to get a good buy, right? So yes, absolutely. QVC.com is your way in for that. And on 9 easy pay of 9 month special financing of $35, if you don't have a QVC Q card, you might want to consider that. 30-day money-back guarantee. By the way, we're not affiliates, Mama Pat and I. We're not getting a commission on anything you buy. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? Gosh, yeah, it would really be nice. But no, we do this for educational purposes and just because it's fun for us, honestly.
Yeah, Amy said that's a steal.
Yeah, it's a really good buy. If you could do us a favor, though, John, and anybody else who might be new, if you could subscribe, that would be awesome because that's what keeps us doing our thing. Yes. Here you can see them on a day. Gorgeous, right? Do you love those big, bold looks, this designer-esque piece that we created? If you do, I need to hear about it because I want some ammunition to be able to bring, you know, more of this kind of look to you. And if I have my way, we'll do a big, bold, gold diamond segment. Wouldn't that be cool?
John said thank you very much.
Oh, of course. You're welcome. And I hope you do come back, and I hope you stay a while, too. Here we go.
It's fun.
Yeah, we do have a good time with this. Now, this I'm not going to spend as much time as I did on the earrings because we almost sold them out this week. but I think it's such an incredible buy that I wanted to include them in the broadcast today. These rings are from our Firelight lab grown collection. I represent both Firelight and also natural diamonds at QVC, and this is J447213. Now, prices change, quantities change. Some of you will be watching this in replay because it lives on YouTube. But for right now, today, it's on sale for 33% off, so a third off, which is why it made the list. It originally sells for $2,562. It is only $1699.99 at QVC.com today. It comes in just size 5 and 10, but don't let that bother you because you could size this one up or down, I believe, a size or 2. So let's say that you needed it in a 4. You could have this size down. If you needed it in a 4 1/4, a 4 1/2, a 4 3/4, you could have it done. You could go all the way up, I think, very comfortably to a size 6 on these. In the size 10, you could go as small as a 9 or as large as an 11. So don't let the sizing get in your way. Just make note of the fact that once you size it, it can't be returned. But even these clearance items can be returned at QVC.com. So if you wanted to propose or you wanted to get her a gift and you're not quite certain, you can buy with a lot of confidence. And speaking of that, one of the things that QVC does that I really respect is that they, and nobody else in the world does this, you guys, and some of you have heard me say this before, but it really is quite exceptional. Every single diamond here, whether it is lab grown or whether it is diamonds from the earth like your accents or your regular affinity collection, every one has been sent to the Gemological Institute of America to be inspected for our quality standards before they're set into jewelry. So things that don't pass that GIA testing, they don't go into the jewelry. This is a huge problem in the industry, in that a lot of the diamonds, they're not sustainable or traceable. I want you to know that these are. And that's one of the reasons that people love lab grown particularly, is because, you know, of the ecological concerns, although I could make a really an argument for either side on that one, to be honest with you. Again, as somebody who's kind of Switzerland here, I'm sort of neutral in the thing. When I'm presenting both types of diamonds and I'm studying both types of diamonds, I can tell you that some folks on the side of diamonds from the earth will say, what about the energy that it takes to create those? Right? And I think, you know, they have some legitimate concerns. Some people say, well, what about the earth? What are you doing to the earth? And I don't buy that argument either, honestly, because in many, many cases and in many countries, they are required to leave the earth in at least equal or better place than what it was before they started mining. Good case in point would be Kanchanaburi, Thailand. That mine for sapphires was just reaping gorgeous blues for so many years, right? But that is done. So what did they do? They made it better. It's a beautiful resort in Kanchanaburi, Thailand.
Wow.
So yeah, anyway, we can get into that discussion again another day. Oh, I said I wasn't going to spend as much time, and look at me, I'm chatty today. Here are the diamonds on the side.
That's special.
Isn't that nice? I like that a lot. I love how it sets up the emerald a little bit more in the middle. The reason that I wanted to include this, even though there are only 2 sizes available, you can size them though, is because emerald cuts are hard. They're tricky to buy. If you buy them in natural, you have to be very, very careful of the quality that you're getting. If you have even one little flaw in the middle, it can ruin the whole stone. So with lab grown, you can get bigger, bolder, brighter gems. An emerald stone like this would be a fortune in a store, right? In natural. But with lab grown, you get about twice as much carat weight, actually a little more than twice as much carat weight as you would in natural diamonds. So I like that.
Diamonds.
And they're diamonds, 100% diamonds. They're not coated. They're not diamond dust. Here I go again, Mama, right? But they're chemically, physically, optically diamonds.
Can't say it enough.
Right, I can't say it enough. And they are VS plus clarity, which means very slightly included or to flawless. I see Kaz has joined us. Hi.
Well, guess where she called from?
Where?
Costa Rica.
What? We are now international.
Yes,
the ladies have gone international, Mama. We're now in Costa Rica.
And
Really?
bless her heart for taking the time
Oh,
You
she's so
know, Beth,
sweet.
have fun.
Yes, thank
She headed
you.
out for all the day's activity. All
Oh, how
on
great.
on to the next.
Okay, but before we do, I wanted to make note that there are a couple of oval shapes in the same style available at QVC.com. If you prefer the oval shape, you can check that out at the .com as well, okay? All right, so
Yes.
CoverGirl time. Yes, yes, yes. How am I doing for time? Good, right? I'm doing all right. This is item number J444680, if you're playing along at home. J444680 at QVC.com. Okay, I love this ring. This is what I'm talking about. I'm obsessed right now with big, bold, gold, and diamond rings. I love what's happening in Italy. I just think what's happening in Italy is so beautiful with the big chains and for so long we've been looking at little dainty, we're all talking about quiet luxury, and I'm into that too. But there are some days I wake up and I want to roar. Do you ever feel that way? Some days you want to be really quiet, be very subdued. Other days you just want to get out there and woo! So for the days that you're feeling like you need a little boost of confidence or you've got a little spring in your step, this is the ring to put on. This is not electroform. I know it looks like it would be at first glance, and as much as I love the artistry of electroform jewelry, it is not practical for day-to-day wear. So this has all been cast out of a solid piece of silver. 0.925 sterling silver. You can choose the rhodium plated, or I love the two-toned with the yellow gold over the sterling silver, and then rhodium behind the diamonds. Rhodium is oftentimes placed behind diamonds to give them more pop, right? To make them more icy. And you can't take a gray diamond and put rhodium behind it and have it look good. It's going to look like pepper. So this is a very high standard of quality. We're looking at natural diamonds from the earth. These are HI near colorless, I2 or better clarity. And if you were to guess the price, I would venture you to guess around $1,000 at a normal QVC day. But it's $204. And that's why I had to have it in this clearance show. It's 35% off of our former price. But at $204.99, I just want it. I want it, on an index finger, on a middle finger, on a ring finger. I don't think it's going to look good on your thumb. I think it's too wide. I don't think it's going to look good on your pinky, but anything goes other than that, right? So 5-star reviews on this for obvious reasons. I mean, look at her. She's gorgeous. It comes in size 4 through 10 today. The other day, we didn't have any 8s in stock. We now have some 8s in stock. So I'm really happy about that. So if you do want that, go check it out at QVC.com right away. Why are you biting your cheek? You're doing this at me, Mama. What's up?
Do we have a Brilliant Rose 1.2 cushion pendant?
We do. It's coming up.
Okay.
Yes, I'm sorry, Mama. I know, I'm sorry about that. I was debating on if I wanted to wait on this, but I just couldn't wait on
Well,
it.
and I hate to tease them by putting it in.
Yeah, no, we do. We have a Brilliant Rose item coming up. Yes,
Oh.
yes. And if you haven't heard about it, in fact, hang on.
I'm sorry.
There's the bed. That's okay.
Okay.
Very chunky, very beautiful. See how it opens up on the shoulder? But this is a cast piece. If it were electroform, it would be solid on the back, and you could find a little pinhole in the back. Electroform is where they carve it out of wax. They carve it out of wax. They immerse it in the metal, and then the metal melts the wax away. So the wax needs to go somewhere, so they put a little pinhole in it, and the wax comes out the pinhole. So that's how you can identify electroform.
Oh,
Okay.
for heaven's sakes.
Yeah, and I love electroform. It's light. You get big looks for little money, but you have to be so careful you don't dent it.
Well, there.
So for me, I'm clumsy, for one thing. I don't see very well, so I'm waving my hands around all the time. This is what I want. You might feel the same way. Here you can see it on the beautiful Brenda. Now what is this? Try a year, not a month. What are they talking about? Something
didn't
about a
know.
birthday. All right.
No, that's Amy Steffen. She pushed her wedding out a year, not a month.
Oh, that's right.
And
Yeah.
she's going to be international when she's on the cruise.
Yeah, that's right. Oh my gosh, I love it. We're all going to be international and still getting together. Isn't life wonderful? It's just crazy.
I said, go enjoy life to the max.
Isn't it true? Speaking
Now,
of which, enjoying
yes.
life to the max.
All right.
Many of you have asked me about my necklace. Okay, I live in it. I love it. And really what makes it so beautiful is the stone, right? It's just a very simple pendant. This one, you get the same stone cut by a master
I
craftsman.
wish it was closer.
Oh, you want me to take it off and put it closer? I
I
can.
would.
I can. If I can take it off myself. Oh, you're funny. Anyway, Talk amongst yourselves. Here we go.
Oh, it's worth the wait.
It is
folks.
worth the wait. I agree. Now, you told me it looked better if I held it back a little bit, so it wasn't so
Well, I'm on a
blurry.
delay,
Didn't you tell
so
me that?
take
Hang
your
on.
time. Okay, here it comes.
You tell me if you like it.
Tip it. Right there.
Okay, how am
Give it
I?
a little flash.
Now she's directing that moderator of
Oh,
mine.
look, guys.
I love my necklace. And you'll love this one, honestly. Honestly, truly, from the bottom of my heart. You know, everything comes in good, better, and best, right? This is the best we do. This is it. These are colorless diamonds in these necklaces. Colorless diamonds. I mean, I never thought I'd have a colorless diamond. I mean, I'm a very ordinary, simple person. We grew up in, middle America. We grew up in Lake Elmo, Minnesota. And having diamonds was something that you dreamt about. Having diamonds was something that we waited for the men to do for us when, at that certain age or at that certain milestone in your life. And now you can do it yourself.
Now, keep in mind that is a what carat?
Okay, yours is going to be a 2 carat. Mine is a 3 carat. So it's going to be,
2 cushion pendant.
yes, in the center.
Oh,
Yeah. So, okay, so let's talk about those center stones.
good.
The center stones are actually this is the only collection where not only do we have them inspected by the GIA, but we ask them to do a diamond dossier for you. So when you get your package at home, it's going to have a QR code on it, and that is your portal to the Gemological Institute of America's vault. It's a digital vault where they hold your certificate. Every diamond is going to have its own number engraved on the girdle of the gem. So it's like a title on a car. So this one's going to have a different number than that one's going to have. And it's based on the center stone alone. What you will receive is you're going to get all the dimensions of that. You're going to get the grading report. Again, it's going to be colorless diamond. I can guarantee you that. It's also going to be HI near colorless or pardon me. It's going to be a colorless diamond that's going to be VS plus clarity, which means yours could be anywhere between very slightly included to flawless. And there's no extra charge when you get up towards flawless, which is also mind-blowing to me. It's the only collection we do this. So the price is $1,709.99. It's usually $2,500, and that is a great price. You guys, from the bottom of my heart, if you have an interest, buy it early. It's low inventory. We have maybe 24 SKUs of Brilliant Rose, 24 styles, which is a lot. I mean, it's exclusive, but we have thousands of items, and there's only 24 that have this attached to it, that have this virtual diamond dossier that you get from the GIA and the double inspection. Now, keep in mind that when these are inspected by GIA gemologists, they're not just inspected by one guy who could be influenced because he's having a bad day or a good day. It's 3 different people that all have high degrees of training in this, that all examine your stone and sign off on it. So I am really enamored with this. I hope you are too. If you love them, please do give me some hearts or thumbs ups, because I want to expand this so badly. I look at what goes on with it. We get them in and they go on wait list. And I've had some customers that are waiting, like for my ring, my solitaire, my 3 carat solitaire. Some people have been waiting almost 2 years for it.
But it's worth the wait.
It's worth the wait. They're all cut one at a time, cut by hand. The baskets, the articulated bale, which is a series of diamonds that comes up and around the top, all of those are looked at. The cable chain was hand selected for beauty. You can feel the silk of it. It's so good.
And it'll hold it.
All these things make a big difference.
Now, how much is the total diamond carat weight?
2.
Okay, I put 1.2 cushions.
That's perfect. That's what they say in the top line
Yes.
description, and
Yes.
that's where we're going, Mom, okay? So 31% off, 5 easy pays of $342. You have your choice of the white or the yellow. All right. I got to
so
move just
beautiful.
because I'm running out of time here, but it is really, significantly beautiful, really something special.
I didn't want to miss it.
No, it's gorgeous. I mean, I could look at it all day. Oh, I meant to mention, it also has a sizing opportunity. So you can wear it as a 16 or an 18. So you can wear it as a choker, which is kind of nice for women that want to wear it throughout their life. I mean, the diamonds shows are so wonderful because we're not just selling a pair of shoes or a lipstick or something. We're presenting something to you that you're going to have within your family forever. And I don't take that lightly. It's an important thing that we're doing here in the world of diamonds. I was just reading an article because I'm obsessed with diamonds, of course, and diamond jewelry. Right before I came on the air, I was reading a story that said diamonds were meant to be expensive. And it talked about the history of engagement rings. And I had forgotten about this. I wanted to share the story with you for what it's worth. And then we'll talk about charm bracelets. Back in the day, when they first developed engagement rings, they did it intentionally expensively because they wanted the man to have the way the article put it, some skin in the game. Back then, women were not protected with the kind of rights that we are now if things go south. And so they wanted the ring to be significant enough of an investment where it hurt a little bit if those vows were broken and the woman had a way to start off her new life. Isn't that interesting? I kind of went, wow,
That is.
how far we've come.
I was so entranced with your message, I forgot to put the stuff.
Oh, that's okay. I hadn't started yet. So the charm bracelet is next. It's J441339. It is 38% off. 38%. Wow. Now, I want to make mention that most of the charm bracelet foundation chains that you buy to build a charm bracelet on your own, most of them are stainless steel these days. This one is all 0.925 sterling silver. It's heavy, weighty, and really nice. You would spend a few $100s just on those bracelets, just on the chain part. So, yeah, and hold my feet to the fire. Go check them out at your local jewelry store. You're going to find this to be true. Diamond charms will run a few $100s, depending on the amount of diamonds, the quality of diamonds, and all of that. You're going to get 15 points of diamonds in these. You have your choice of an engravable heart, which is not black, by the way. It's so highly reflective in sterling silver that it plays that way when it caught the light, but it is engravable and it's white and bright and beautiful. And then the cross is also, let me show you. Look, isn't that nice? It's really pretty.
Shell, sterling silver, it should be, because when you start adding charms to that, it's got to be strong.
Yeah, you want it to be really strong. That's true. And silver is a precious metal. Silver is a noble metal. And it's not a less than metal at all. It just happens to be less expensive, which is amazing. It's wonderful. And most of us have some sterling silver in our jewelry box. And I really like it for a piece like this because you're building your scrapbook. Really, it's a scrapbook of your life. I have 3 of them going. I build them out and then I move on. It's like different chapters of my life. And it's funny when I look back at the ones that I built when I was younger, and then the ones I built when I was like college age, and then the ones that I have now that I'm older, the charms, I mean. It's really fun. The ones when I was younger were very whimsical and, my little cheerleading charm and stuff like that. And then I get a little bit older and it tended to gravitate towards vacations for me. When I was on vacation down in Florida with some girlfriends for spring break, everybody was buying t-shirts and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to buy a t-shirt. I want to buy jewelry, right? So I went in and I bought a charm. And it was just a fun little charm. It looked like an orange crate, a crate of oranges, because I was in Florida. And they took mustard seeds and painted them orange and put them in this little box. And that was my Florida charm. And I was hooked. I thought, oh my gosh, every time I go to do something that was fun, I want to look for a charm. And then I went that next fall, I went looking at the leaves up in Duluth, Minnesota, and a little leaf peeping up there. And so I bought a beautiful maple leaf and put it on the charm bracelet. So you can really personalize these, or not. You don't have to. You can wear them just the way they are. And they look gorgeous just the way they are. I know, wonderful for gifts. I mean, for wedding presents, like for your bridesmaids. I know it's a little more pricey, but the average bridesmaid gift, I think, was $179 this year, according to the Knot. So for your squad, kind of nice. And you can see it's a bigger piece, it's a bold piece of jewelry. It's not a small, delicate chain like Mama Pat was saying. She's absolutely right. You want a chain that's got a little bit larger loops. You want to make sure the clasp is a little bit bigger so that you can put it on and take it off. And speaking of a little bit bigger, we actually lengthened these just a slight bit more than what your normal sizing would be, so that if you do decide to fill it full of charms, you have room to do that. Okay? So we have small, average, and large available, but not in both ways. The heart one we have in small, average, and large, so that's good. But if you are interested in the across, it is limited to size small only. So that's J441339. This is the last thing I'm going to show you in today's show, but I will go backwards for those of you that did miss the first part of the show or that are interested in item numbers, so I'll make sure that you get them. But Mom and I will next be on QVC on Monday at 12:15, and we hope that you can join us there. It's at QVC.com. We feature QVC items because I am the diamond jewelry expert for QVC. I do have quite a bit of knowledge, though, when it comes to colored gemstones. I have my graduate certificate in color gems and also in diamonds from the GIA. So if you ever need to reach me for anything, you have a question, my personal email is hello@youaresolidgold.com, and just drop me a note and I'll get back to you, I promise. Sometimes
Denise
it takes me a day or
has her
two.
bracelet from 1967 through 1969 in high school.
Oh, I love that.
And Amy has one with every day she's ever traveled on there. Every
Really?
place,
I mean, it just is such a fun hobby. I mean, I look at it like a treasure hunt, right?
Yeah.
Depending on where I am and how I want to
Memories.
represent that memory.
Memories. Oh.
Yeah, so true. So speaking of memories, a brilliant rose is gorgeous. And this was, in case you joined us late, item number J437489. It is $1709.99 at QVC.com today. They also have 5 easy pays of $342. If you watch QVC at all, you know that these don't make it to air very often because the quantities we get are so small and it is so exclusive, seriously, that you need to check it out. And if you have to get on a wait list for one, do it. You know, it's just very worthwhile. One of my favorite things. Did I go backwards the wrong way? Yeah, I did. Here we go. I think I'm almost out of time too, right, Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, so these big, beautiful rings are the interlocking rings. They are J444680. I need to know if you like big and bold, if you want to see more of this kind of thing with the chains and the more extravagant pieces at small price points, of course. This is only $204. I need to know. So this is J444680. It's 35% off. It gets 5-star reviews. I personally really like the yellow, but that's just me. We have it in size 4 through 10. They're all good. Then we moved on to this beautiful piece of jewelry. I mean, it's just artistry. It's very, very limited. We have size 5 and size 10 only, but it could be sized up or down, half sizes. I think you could go to a full size very easily either direction. Once you size it, though, it can't be returned, so just be aware of that. But this is J447213. This is a top seller that we just have, like I said, size 5 and 10 available. Marked it down, 33%. Fantastic. Love it. And then the very first thing we showed you were these gorgeous hoops. They come in rhodium over sterling silver, and they also come in 14 karat gold over sterling silver. They're J435524 at QVC.com. They're on 5 easy pay of $63. That's $312.99 in total. This is our Accents by Affinity collection, which means it's going to be a 1/4 carat or under. This is 20 points of diamonds, and with the sterling silver, it just brings the price so darn low. It is low inventory. Go peruse our Accents by Affinity collection. You're going to be really pleasantly surprised, and the quality is exactly the same as our Legacy collection. It's been a pleasure to show you the clearance items today. Mama Pat made her little cameo at the beginning of the show. Do you want to come out and say goodbye, or are you good?
I'm probably good.
You're good? Okay. You are looking pretty cute today.
Oh,
we got some
Lord.
errands to run, and who knows, I just might take her to lunch. Anyway, we'll see you on Monday. It would be my pleasure to spend time with you again. Again, if you ever need anything, reach out to me at hello@youaresolidgold.com. Have a great day, everybody. Enjoy your trips, those of you that are watching remotely. We're international, baby. Woohoo!
Gee, you remind me of the Kelseys.
I'll see you later. Bye.